Right, just before we get this video underway, I better tell you guys, STEPZZ has a huge Black Friday sale on right now. There's up to 50% off store-wide. Like, what? 50%. Absolutely insane sale. The link for that will be down in the description. You can pick up a 1-pack, a 3-pack comes with free shin pad stays, a 5-pack comes with free shin pad stays and free resistance bands. Probably the best deal STEPZZ has ever done. If you guys ever wanted to pick something up from STEPZZ, now is the time. STEPZZ.co, go and help yourself to a couple of pairs, support the brand. Anyway, on with the video. Yo, what's going on, Team Tweety? I hope you're all super well. Today's Monday, the day we're getting the MRI. I'm a little bit nervous and I'm not entirely sure, so I've booked in to see the surgeon tomorrow. This is going to be sort of like a 2-part vlog we'll have today, and then the later part will be tomorrow once we've spoken with the surgeon. But I think what happens after every MRI is like someone kind of like overlooks every MRI or every x-ray and they give you like a brief report of kind of what they think it might be. I don't know if we'll get that today, maybe, which means we may have news today as to what is going on in that knee, whether it's a torn meniscus or nothing's going on. But at the end of the day, I'm just going to wait to see what the surgeon says. We've got the physio looking at it as well. But yeah, MRI, let's do it. In we go. Right, we're in the hospital, going to get the MRI. I want you guys to have a think. I just did the calculations and I'll tell you after. You don't have to comment, just have a think. How long do you think I've been out for? How long do you think it's been since I had my surgery? Like, just have a think about it, and I'll tell you guys after. But we got the MRI. MRIs are like, okay, you get to lie down for 15 minutes and chill and do nothing, but at the same time, it's loud, and you gotta stay completely still, so it's not the most fun thing, but that's what we're up to now. MRI done. I mean, it was a little bit boring, but I was just sitting there, well, laying there, and you just go like, man, it's not what you want to be doing after surgery. You don't want to go back and have another MRI, and I was just laying there like, far out. Like, what if it comes back this? What if it comes back that? And just thinking of all these different things. But time will tell. We have the appointment tomorrow, and that's where we'll really find out. Hopefully something, and we'll kind of know the next steps. But for now, we just wait. That's all we can do. Quick little update. So I texted Dave, my physio, and he said that if he hears anything, then he's gonna call me and let me know what the news is. But I spoke with the person who did the MRI, like conducted it, I guess. They said that there will be a report sort of by like mid-afternoon today, which is about now. And then the front office person said that that won't be done till tomorrow, so we'll see. But now I got some editing at Finno's bike shop. Here he is. Mate, give us a little tour.
Bike shop. Well, it's all packed up at the moment. We lock all the bikes together and that.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, everything here is electric, energy electric bikes. Check us out.
Everything's energy.
Everything's electric. This is our
Look how many bikes there are.
Probably this guy.
Damn.
But then yeah.
Can I ride one?
Right on! Like a normal bike.
It's actually so nice. Skirt! Dude, that was pretty cool. I'd buy one if I actually had a reason to use it.
Well, you do, you're injured. Don't go through the puddle, you grong.
I did it!
We're about to go FPV drone style.
It's the next morning. I gotta be completely honest. I've changed up sort of how I'm eating and the foods I'm eating, because I met a guy at the gym, Jake, who I've known since, man, I was like 15. We played at Manly together, a little bit of UTS futsal, and he was looking real strong, and I went, like, what are you doing? He's like, well, I'm eating 220 grams of protein a day. You need to be eating this much per body weight. I went, right, okay, I just like went away, and then I thought about it. I went, wow, that's a lot of protein. I calculated how much I've been having, and it's about, my guess is like 110 grams of protein a day. I know. You don't need to hammer me. Shocking. This is something I haven't done the research on. And now that I'm starting to, this is my focus for now, is improving my, my physique and becoming a better footballer. This is something that I'm prioritizing. So I went, okay, look, 23 years old, I probably should have known about this a whole lot sooner, but we're here now. This is the reality. So I've done a couple of things. I still have my oats in the morning, but I have started adding 2 eggs, so that gives me about 14 to 15 grams of protein in the morning. I then ordered just some whey isolate, so I put half a scoop of that in my oats, which brings me to 30 grams of protein for breakfast. At about 11:30, I'll then go on to have a whey protein shake. That's up to like 60 grams, and then I kind of just eat as I do during the day, making sure that I'm also getting my proteins through just normal foods, but also a muscular casein at night for that slow release protein. So it's a little bit of powder, which is completely fine. If I was having 4 protein shakes a day, then that would be really bad, but pretty much like 70% of my protein, 60 to 70% of my protein is from real foods, which gives me those amino acids and all of that other good stuff. But like, it's just mind-blowing to me that I didn't really think to, I just didn't know. How would I know if you don't study nutrition and you don't look into that sort of stuff? Like, it's hard to know these sorts of things. It doesn't mean you need to go out and buy all those. I mean, you can easily have that much protein with just normal foods. It's just a little bit harder. I find this is what's gonna work for me, and we'll give it a go. I've made some really good progress with my physique. I'm looking a whole lot bigger with just how I'm going on 110 grams of protein. Man, I'm gonna be a beast when I'm hitting. So I'm gonna be going for about 160 to 180 grams of protein per day. I weigh 70 kilos and that should work out pretty well. I'm so hyped. And yeah, I should have known this sooner, but reality is I didn't, and we learned from that. Today we're gonna get the phone call from the surgeon about the MRI. I'll catch you when I hear the news from that. That all sounds good. All right, we'll talk in a month. All right, talk soon, bye. That was the surgeon. They called me just before I was heading off to golf. I gotta go play this game, and I'll catch you guys afterwards with the news. I don't really know what to make on it. That was on the line as well, so I don't know. I'll go play some golf, think about it, gather my thoughts, and then chat with you guys when I get home. Whoops, I totally forgot that I was gonna get some clips of me golfing. I went 9 over par on the front 9, which I'm pretty happy with, man. Definitely getting way better, which is so awesome. I have to. And look, we've spoken about it before, the surgeon, the physio, the car, everybody's cleared me playing golf as being okay. I need something like that as well to keep me competitive, keep me active. If I'm not playing golf, I go to the gym and I sit at home, and that's all I can do. So it is something that keeps me moving and kind of helps me enjoy life a little bit more. All right, the overview of the MRI. So the surgeon has read it. The physio has listened to what the surgeon has said as well. Okay, so there's a couple of things here. I'll try not to go on for too long because I don't want to drag this video out. Number one, there's still a tear in the meniscus. The tear that was there originally, it's still there. And the surgeon said that's expected to be there after surgery. That's no surprise to him. The second thing is there's no flap hanging out. There's no part of the meniscus which is offline, which... I said this before, my thought process is when I get that massive clicking pain, it's when the meniscus slides out of place. Now, when it's in place, it's completely fine and I feel okay. So obviously when you do an MRI, it's gonna be in place because I'm still, and that's maybe what's happening, but that's just a guess from me. So the surgeon said, look, for the next month, 2, let's see how it goes, keep progressing. He is really, the physio and the surgeon are both really happy with how I'm going with my rehab. I am strengthening up my muscles very, very well. The only thing that's holding me back is that clicking noise we heard the other day in the video. And that's something that I'm going to continue strengthening my leg, doing all the rehab. That's the most important thing to get myself back on the field. But there's always this thought in my mind that maybe this thing I can't do anything about and it's just there. And so what the surgeon said is, if that hasn't settled down in the next month or 2, we're probably gonna have to have another surgery where he goes in, cuts it again, and has a look at what's going on with the meniscus. So that's pretty much it. Like, I don't know how, I think I'm happy about it because it confirms there's no meniscus flap, so that's a great thing. It does concern me and annoy me, distress me, like all these different emotions, knowing that there's something wrong with my knee and no one knows what it is, no one knows that sound, and no one's ever heard it before. So it does make things very difficult, but the surgeon said, let's see what happens in the next month or 2. I'm gonna continue strengthening my quad. Like I said, they're very happy with my rehab process. The only thing that's holding me back is that little clicking sound. And it's not a clicking sound. Once it happens, the knee tightens up, I can't move, I can't walk, I can't do anything. So for me, it's something that's wrong with the meniscus, but we'll see. I'm just gonna ignore it. If it happens, it happens, and we just keep doing the rehab. That's all we can do. I can sit here and dwell on it and be like, oh, what's the point? We wait for 2 months, it's pointless. I just gotta go out there and do the rehab, which is exactly what I've been doing. Keep building this upper body, which I'm really happy with right now. Keep putting on that muscle and really turn myself into an elite footballer. And I've had some people say, Sheldon, you still wanna become a footballer? Do you still, like, when you come back from this injury, you're still gonna pursue it? Hey, you best bet. You best bet. Just because I'm not posting on YouTube, just because I'm keeping quiet on Instagram, you know, I'm still grinding behind the scenes, don't you worry. So, that's gonna be the video. I'm gonna try and upload a little bit here and there, but that news, it's kind of like a little bit frustrating for me, but we'll see what happens. Team Tweety, I'm signing out. Make sure you like and share, subscribe, and enjoy the journey. I'll see you around a bit.